أسرفوا على أنفسهم لا تقنطوا من رحمة الله إن الله يغفر الذنوب جميعا.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In the name of God, the Merciful, the Most Merciful, peace be with you. We talked about self-reflection, and we talked about how do we try to get this sense of our own self, what is inside us, our limitations and our weaknesses. Before going in that way and trying to understand how we are going to deal with our own self, there is a state where we need to get a sense to be aware of our own limitations. And our limits here are important because there are things that we are sharing with all our brothers and sisters in humanity when it comes to the fact that we are not so knowledgeable. We know that we know nothing, so our knowledge is limited. Our sense of our memory is limited, so we need tadhkir, we need to be reminded, we need to come to be reminded and to remembrance, which is the meaning of the Quran. What we need also is we are careless, so we need to focus and to be aware of the meaning and to come back to the meaning of life. These are things that we are sharing, but some of us are dealing with problems with emotion. They have problems to master their anger or their emotions or whatever. So what we have to experience is to doubt ourselves, but not to doubt God, which is the very meaning of Allahu Alam. I don't doubt God. His knowledge is much beyond mine, but my opinions as a faqih or as a scholar, as a human being, I can doubt my own answer, but not his knowledge. So this doubting ourselves means that we need to know that we are vulnerable. خُلِقَ الْإِنسَانُ ضَعِيفًا. We find in the Quran, meaning that we have been created vulnerable and we have to get this and to understand this, which is the meaning where the starting point of our journey towards God, that yes, we are vulnerable, where yes, we don't have the knowledge. And as it is said in Surah Yusuf, وَفَوْقَ كُلِّ ذِي عِلْمٍ عَلِيمٍ. So beyond anyone who has knowledge, there is someone or a being having more knowledge. So it's another human being, and it can be, of course, at the end, it's God. Beyond all our knowledge is the very knowledge, and the only knowledgeable being knowing everything about everything is God. So this is something that we need to get, and it nurtures within us the sense of humility. Is it enough? Are we going to stop there? No, because what we have to do with this is to be knowledgeable and to be aware of our vulnerability, but not to be, and it's demanding to know this, but we have to know that we have to do something about it and to be actor of our own change. We have to go through the way of Islah and Nafs, that you have to reform, to educate yourself, to be a better human being. Yes, you don't have more knowledge, but you need to get more knowledge. Talabul ilm farida said this is an obligation to look for knowledge. It's an obligation to master your emotions. You have to try to find a way to be more concentrated, to get more and to be less forgetful. So this is where you have to be demanding with your own self. Know your weaknesses, know your limits and your limitations, but you have to deal with them and to be an agent of your own change. And this is what we find in the Quran. إِنَّ اللَّهَ لَا يُغَيِّرُ مَا بِقَوْمٍ حَتَّى يُغَيِّرُوا مَا بِأَنفُسِهِمْ. God is not going to change a community before they are, every one of them, changing what is in their own self. Meaning your spiritual journey starts with your awakening, with your self-reflection, and your reform, your personal reform, your ghayr. So you have to change yourself, and this is part of the process. It's about responsibility. It's about the vulnerability acknowledged and responsibility assumed. This is the way. This is the spiritual path. Don't forget to tell the people you love that you love them. Life is fragile.
أسرفوا على أنفسهم لا تقنطوا من رحمة الله إن الله يغفر الذنوب جميعا